battle. Every single point is a fight, and the drama was absolutely non-stop. Tonight, we break down all 9 fixtures, including the stunning upsets, the late drama, and the thrilling draws. We'll hear directly from the coaches and players with exclusive post-match interviews from the biggest games. We kick off the review with Friday night's action. Dreams FC, the Still Believe lads, hosted Hohoe United. Here are the highlights of the 1-0 win for Dreams FC. Narrow win for the home side, but sometimes 3 points is all that matters. Let's hear the reaction from the winning bench. We spoke with Winfred Domon, the head coach of Dreams FC, right after the final whistle.
Right from last season, when we adopted Brooklyn, has always been a fortress. So here I was not surprised with the scorer. But having said that, we deserve to win this game because we started very, very well on the hard. Our plan was to make sure we go high pressing and get an early goal so that we came to manage the game. Indeed, we had a lot of chances to put them at the back foot. But then the killer instincts in the final third was a big problematic. Now, having said that, we went into the break, we did one or two adjustments. We started also on a very good note. Yes, all United also came into the game. They also tested us in one or two situations. Then we did a very tactical switch to bring in Modi and Sally Furaza, who is returning for injury. And then we had a great.
And moving into Saturday, the spotlight was on Swedro All Blacks taking on the mighty Accra Hearts of Oak. Hearts were desperate for a win to steady their ship, but All Blacks were looking to defy the odds and prove their mettle. The result, a tense goalless draw. Here's how the 0-0 unfolded. Frustrating one for the Phobians, but perhaps a resilient performance from the home side. Let's get the post-match perspective, starting with Swedro All Blacks coach Ahmed Fathi, followed by the message to the fans from defender Clement Tutu.
We come today to get the 3 points. We fight enough to take it, and you see how many ball in the bar, how many chances we lose. I'm not saying they're not playing, but they are a good team. They have good quality. It's expecting from them to do this performance, but for us, we showing that we deserve to be in better level or in better place in the table. We fight enough. For me and my player doing the best like always. I send thank you for them from here, and I hope next games the winning mentality will come with us step by step. What we know is we in the right way. We doing all the best in the training. We try to solve all the problems what we face, and the result is we waiting it to improve also. About second half, actually sometimes it happen and sometimes it's not happen. So it's normal in football. Sometimes you will get beaten in second half. It's okay for in football. It's acceptable.
Okay, game now. Coming to this game now, yeah, but all I say in a week. If you look at the previous matches, I have points in the so this game, the now I can all say Betmania win, but unfortunately, Antina Massa and any appointment. So, Fiti Division 1 no matter it is, they have been always supporting us. And this game, no, make a come say, Omunya with them, I said Omunya with Fiti, a share Premier League National. Yeah, more almost says from the Bray, and I also near Yepen. And see a best room, so Omunya with them,
And to the biggest rivalry of the weekend, Asante Kotoko hosted Aduana FC in a blockbuster clash. Both teams were vying for crucial top 4 positioning. It was a fierce contest that ended in a dramatic 1-1 draw. Here are the highlights from the Baba Yara Sports Stadium.
Aduana clearly knows too well, like Kotoko.
But especially losing just one league.
The inform Emmanuel Marfo, who kicks us off for this afternoon's fixture here at the Baba Yara. Emmanuel Marfo for Aduana. He's got Amponsa on his left. He checks on to Amponsa. Sana is looking to drive one in, and Dari doesn't deal with it well. Emmanuel Marfo has put Aduana ahead in 4 minutes. It's a visit. Great movement from Amponsa. Lovely dummy from Sana to unleash this one, but you're thinking, could Dari have done better? Where were the defenders? Aqua to Saka. Saka Dauda looking for space. Sends in one. Swings one in. And Dari has to go and save this one to deny Aduana a second.
That was a very good lead there from Mr. Free. If you look right in there to stop that attack.
Lord Amos drive, and it's a beauty. Magnificent strike. And a brilliant goal scored by Lord Armour to equalize for Asante Kotoko. What a way to equalize. This is top class finish from Albert Armour. It's Kotoko 1, Aduana 1.
Quality. That's a brilliant finish for an equalizer to pump up the frontier.
Play to go past Silas Chairman. Baba gets to Amidwako again. Here is Lord Armour. Kotoko beginning to show signs of their readiness to get a second, and Baba
attacking the ball.
Baba Yaya's delivery. Donzo! Chance for Kotoko. That's the final whistle.
A point shared, but different emotions on the touchlines. We had full coverage of the post-match reactions. First, we hear from Asante Kotoko coach Karim Zito, who was clearly unhappy with the draw and worried about injuries. Then, the opposing view from Aduana FC coach Choba Aristika, who was delighted with a perfect tactical execution. Finally, our man of the match, Samba O'Neill, shares his thoughts on the 1-1 result.
Not satisfied, but I can't blame anybody because when you look at the, our game, our three games previously, you will see a lot of change in this game. Why? Because of injuries. You understand me? So it was like we were even when you look at us in the field, we couldn't put 1-2 together. So I have to do an early tactical change to bring in Baba so that we stabilize. So if I tell I'm okay, I'm not okay because. On our way of winning or trying to win the league, we should win all the home matches. So now it is another depth that we should go at all costs, go away and then go and win. But at the end of the day, this is what comes. So there's nothing I can do. We are playing home. Automatically, we have to attack. It was getting to the end, getting to about 10 to 8 minutes. I said we should cool down because if you go, you don't get it. They should not. So tactically, we apply everything we can according to the players we are having. So this is the best we can do for today, but we are still fighting. I prefer winning one of these two draws than playing draw. But in another way, as you said, we are yet to lose a game. But in terms of points, losing one winning one is better. By next week, I think most of my boys will come back.
For me, congratulations from the player about his respect our plan tactic from the first minute to 90 minutes. I tell you before the game, the Kotoko have the individual player better us, but us have the better team inside in the pitch from discipline, tactic, and working together. I have another three or four chances from the score. If it's coming the score, maybe I will win the game. But also Kotoko have 3 or 4 chances from the score. Congratulations from these two teams about he play very good today, very good football. If he's continue like this, is good from the football in the Ghana.
Definitely we wanted to win, that's why we fight, but the results didn't come. And we are so down about the result. You know, everywhere we need to improve every day. So I think that game against the Young Apostle, we need to mostly win the game. Even though it will not help us. So we need to focus on the win.
Next up, a thriller at Ahene Ameyao Park. 11 Wonders welcomed a high-flying Medeama SC. The home side fought hard, but Medeama's title credentials shone through a narrow 2-1 victory. Take a look at the key moments.
So as the clock ticks now and the players take their final step toward destiny, we ready ourselves for the first act. 45 minutes of passion. A total of 4 matches played between the two sides there. Wonders just picking one win against Medeama. As Medeama here will have a chance. Again, it's been,
in this game, and he just couldn't drive that one on target.
Lomote here charging forward. Goes around his man Lomote in the box. Lomote trying to cut back. And it's been headed out. Not a freaking ball delivered into the box. What a call for handball, and that's a Lomote and Felix saves it. Felix. The ball to the near post, and they head it down, and it goes in. Japashu gets the goal eventually there for Medeama SC. The ball there, rising high above everybody. Just got a tip of it. He's on the side, worry with the ball. Lomote! Finally!
Unmarked from an onside position and with the outside of his boots.
And Medeama may have a chance to make it 2-1 here. And Medeama have had to go. And they have a second. Well, it is a man who was introduced.
Walking away with a point would be good, but credit to Nana Kofi Babo. Just look at that. Just showed strength, so much strength.
I'll tell you what, in match day 9, Vision FC beat 11 Wonders.
What a comeback win for Medeama. Let's go straight to the coaches. 11 Wonders coach J.E. Sapon laments the reckless mistakes that cost his team. On the flip side, Ibrahim Tanko hails the game-changing substitution that secured the Medeama victory. We conclude with our man of the match, Fuzi Taylor, delighted to pick up the accolade.
Medeama has players who are determined, who are experienced, they're a shade above my boys. So for me, it was a lesson learned from them. Like I told you earlier on, that I didn't come early. So I'm trying to put pieces together. So I would say it is not late yet. At least we are able to score. So as we go on, we may be able to score. And then one day, we'll see us also winning matches. They played very well. We were committing reckless mistakes. Giving them the balls to score. We had a penalty, we have scored with that penalty. We missed that one. If we had added that one to the goal, we would have been on level terms, but it didn't happen that way. So for me, as a learning curve, we still go back home, we still get our acts together, and as we plod on, one day you hear that we leave the bottom there. Lomote will have to work harder. I've been telling him, he's an old player. I think he's getting a bit out of sorts, But as an experienced player, we have to put him there. Of course, we were not playing like a step 5-4, no. It is the way we defend. But when we go ahead, we saw what happened. We go with some sort of alacrity. So for me, I think, like I said, it's about 2 weeks now. So as we go into 3rd week and 4th week, before we get 2nd month, you see us moving away from the bottom.
Especially in the first half, and we lose a lot of simple ball. The energy was not so up to the standard, and we make a lot of mistakes That's why, I mean, we find it very difficult to play on our own game. But I think in the second half, the most important thing is the 3 points, and we get it, and I'm very happy. So, I mean, I'm proud of all the substitution we made, and if you see, we bring also Mubarak to stabilize our back four. And I think all of them did well. Those who came in, they came to fight and then to get this win. I think it's very, very good for the team. I think I said it before the game when you asked me about the 4 players that missed. And I said those who replace them will do well because all of them are serious. I keep on telling them that each of them can start any game at any time. And I think they prove it today by coming in and then execute what we've learned.
And then watching them, I can say, you find it difficult, and I always say, yeah, your boy start with and they like your boy because mentality near the buy no intimate in Janisa by all the same if you don't have access to me to my phone couldn't deal. Never can say like you will not be and I heard like the one you're born not do and should I my sir by you will go back to Takonia Koweki next time about like you will put 2 more effort.
Bechem United hosted Samartex in the match that promised goals, and it delivered. A thrilling back-and-forth contest saw the points shared in a 2-2 draw. Here's a look at the spectacular 4 goals. A mixed result for both teams. First, Bechem United coach Emisa says the team aims to improve finishing even after the result. Then, Bechem United player Emmanuel Aban expresses his joy over the man of the match performance.
That was hunting the boys because they were thinking that at all costs they have to score at their home. So when the goals are not coming, they become frustrated. So we just sack them that, hey, this is your home ground, you can score. Even away you score, so here too you can score. So that's what we told them, and it's a training goals. All the goals were training goals that we practice. That come how we score the goal, that we left it to them that they should do it. Because we show them at training that this from this position to this position, this is what you have to do. And they did it to perfection. I think we are happy. Everybody plays real well. We gave them a role to play, and they did that. So we are grateful that what we learned, they have used it, and I think it will continue from there.
We weren't in scoring goals. We were playing much more, but we weren't scoring, and it was an headache because all our players were thinking that why is this happening? It's not a bad game though, but still the goals weren't coming. So we talk to ourselves, motivate ourselves, encourage ourselves, and that's what happened. With the help of the coaches and the technical team, I'll be working hard to score more and more goals. I really appreciate the fans for their support, not giving up on us. Like, although we weren't winning our games, but they came in their numbers to support.
At the Pando Stadium, Heart of Lions were looking for a vital 3 points against Young Apostles. They delivered for their fans with a comfortable 2-0 victory. Here are the highlights. important win for the Lions. Let's hear the thoughts of Hearts of Lions coach Bashir Hayford and influential midfielder Echedogli.
So today, getting 2 goals and getting the 3 maximum point, I think we thank God for that. We didn't lose them. We know if they were here, maybe they would start. Now all the boys are equally good. So if somebody is not there, another person will play equally. So if you see the fullback did very well, fantastically well. You see the left outside left also very well. So we were not able to identify maybe a loophole. So all the players in the team are very good, and I am praying that they all keep the shape, because everybody wants to play.
It's a really difficult game. Playing an experienced side, both experienced players with an experienced and legend coach. Definitely, we expect the match to be difficult, but the boys did well, even though we lost the match. But our boys also did well. They did well. It's a good challenge. We just have to learn on our mistakes. We go back to our training grounds, correct 1 or 2 mistakes, and see how best we can bounce back to winning ways. We just encourage them to keep supporting. That is how football is. You either lose, draw, or win. When any one of them come, as a supporter, you need to edge ahead, keep giving your support in terms of any situation, and then the boys too will be encouraged to deliver for them.
Match we need here because the boy a difficult match because here by any team I know move. You prepare but because I'm confident in pen. You know say that we may I prepare when is because Bianca used to cry. Yeah, Karela used to cry draw, but
The pride of Bibiani Gold Stars locked horns with Karela United. A strong performance saw Gold Stars bag a 1-0 victory. Here's the decisive moment. A narrow victory indeed, but a determined one. Bibiani Gold Stars coach Nana Yawa Mankwa explains why they won.
For the game, we dominated the game from blasting of the whistle. We are very focused, very determined to carry the day, and by God's grace, we are able to carry the day. Once it's a league, that is what I would say. It's very difficult because last season they came here and they surprised the Gold Stars. They beat Gold Stars here. Due to that, you could see there's a tension. Gold Stars wanted to also redeem their image as a champions. By God's grace, we dominated the game, all the departments, and then we get a goal. So it's good. My final words to the supporters, we thank them so much, and we thank the players, how they dedicated themselves, committed themselves on the pitch. The same thing applies to the supporters. They did very, very well. They are super supporters. I like them so much. May God richly bless them. they should continue playing.
Berekum Chelsea hosted Nations FC in another competitive clash. The home side edged out their opponents with a 2-1 final scoreline. Here are the highlights. Our final game of the review was a fantastic battle between Baseke Holy Stars and Vision FC. It was a thrilling 2-2 encounter. Catch the goals here. Draw, we spoke with the visiting team's management and key player. Vision FC head coach Nana Ajuman says it was a disappointing draw, while striker Benjamin Quarton felt his side deserved to win.
A very disappointing draw. We didn't come here with the mentality to come and either draw the game or lose the game. You realize that even when we went one goal down under 1 minute, we picked up ourselves. The boys were encouraging each other. We know what we are trained on. We've seen a lot of videos of them. We know they are very good when it comes to holding the ball. Their possession is really good, but we know they are very poor in the final third. So the idea was to just allow them with the ball, win the ball, get space behind them, and then play a good counter-attack. I think that we did it to perfection. Every time they won the ball, we let them have it in phases 1 and 2. And then, of course, once they get into phase 3, we press them. Once we win the ball, we have lots of space. We exploited the spaces. When we realized that our striker, the youngster, the 15-year-old, was tired, we brought in Sharif, who is much more better in terms of holding play and bringing other people into play. You saw his goal, a very, very good headed goal. And then, of course, we had to cause that unfortunate free kick for them to equalize. But for us, it's a huge, huge disappointing goal because we really, really wanted 3 points after this.
One day, you win, but Bible says, in passing the man, give me the Ryan, when you're studying man on your phone.
when we say game, when Simeon pick 3 maximum points in a disappointing results at the team now.
The coach was very disappointed. Watch them. So no one, no parking soon. Some petty mistakes
And this week on GPL and the community, this is what we have for you. Take a look.
Farming is the dominant occupation in Bechem, with approximately 67.6% of the population involved, and focuses on both staple crops and industrial crops. Key crops include cassava, plantain, maize, rice, and vegetables like tomatoes, okra, and pepper. The region also cultivates industrial crops such as cocoa, oil palm, coffee, and cashew. Recent government plans include a new fruit and vegetable processing center to help stabilize prices and provide a business incubator for agripreneurs. A new farmer service center for fruits and vegetables processing is planned to support local farmers and stabilize prices, particularly for tomatoes during off-season. The municipality faces significant post-harvest losses, and efforts are being made to address this through improved practices and infrastructure. Initiatives are underway to strengthen the agricultural value chain through training, financial support, and market access, with a focus on creating jobs and improving income for farmers. Some of the farmers spoke about how important farming is in the Bechem community and how they are using it to help people and football.
Yampotamu ha akuyafo wa ha dwuma omudie no sene esibua e wo mpotamu ha na se mansini mu no if you say mansini mu ye wonwuma hodo bebiri ene wa ha ye wa pomudin aso ye e wa ha ye wo school for the deaf e wa ha ye wo training college e wa ha ye wo secondary school e wa ha ye wo vocational school ene omaye no TZ e wa ha ye wo agriculture eso e wa ha a omunyina eye aban adwuma yefo dodo no a but akuyafo no ene ma wo musako wa no chance wo mokọ koye wo madwuma no na eba o de ba kurum ebeton emom so nya bitodi eno achi no ye football kura wo kurum ha no soso no akuyafo na na ma wo so nsa ko ma no o munya aduane a ebebo wo ma hoɔden na o matimi abɔ bɔɔlo no amankunimdie ene anigye abaye mpotamu ha chance football no ba ha na aboa bibiri o sole a oni ba bi a wokɔ but ye start Premier League na ebere bi a Bechem wo match no yetimi kɔ kɔhwɛ ball no bi anya sa TV so nko an de bɛhwɛ no nti enso so yeso aboa ama yeso ye neje enem sinti no yeso ye free pem se be ya adwuma na se ba o so anya bi adi
ye na nke ni wo hanso a e ma se o mun supply ma school for na wo ha si no any krum ho for na wo ha si no na ma ba be to bi aye ayi.
Bechem United Football Club is a Ghanaian professional football club based in Bechem in the Afo region. They are competing in the Ghanaian Premier League. Bechem United won the Ghanaian FA Cup in 2015 for the first time in the club's history after they claimed a 2-1 victory over Hohoe United at the Cape Coast Stadium in September 2016.
And that is it for Bechem United.
Now let's take a look at the goal of the month nominees for October 2025.
That's all to get the ball away, desperately trying to keep it in, but it's giving it back to Out of Lions. Would this be the goal that this Out of Lions attempt? It's a marvelous goal. Brilliant effort from Antonio Usu. What a goal.
They have a midweek game against Berekum Chelsea, and once they manage to get maximum points, they get back to the top 4.
Eduku here. Eduku! Wow!
Walking slowly and make sure that Sanu wasn't going to have the perfect aid he wanted.
Attack draws the ball down. Here comes Solomon Kote. Most valuable player, one of the best player of the match. Award. Oh, that's a goal! And that's it! Oh! How about that? How about that?
And before we wrap up, here are what the figures are looking like after match week 10. We have played 88 matches, 49 of those are home wins, 12 away wins, 27 draws, 165 incredible goals, 112 home goals, 53 away goals. First half goals, we have 77. Second half goals, we have 88. Yellow cards, 319. 13 red cards, 20 penalties awarded, and 18 penalties scored. 2 of them missed, of course, and 4 own goals. And let's look at the results for last week. That's match week 10. And Dreams FC 1-0 against Hohoe United. Swedro All Blacks against Accra Hearts of Oak was 0-0. Kotoko and Aduana FC was 1-1 draw. 11 Wonders and Medeama was a 1-2 win for Medeama. Bechem United 2-0 against FC Samartex. 2-0 against Young Apostles. That's Hearts of Lions 2-0 against Young Apostles. 1-0 victory for BBN Gold Stars against Karela United. 2-1 victory for Berekum Chelsea against Nations FC, and a 2-2 draw with Basaka Holy Stars and Vision FC. Now let's have a look at the fixtures for the coming week. That is match week 11. Medeama will be coming up against Bechem United at 3:30 p.m. and Karela United will also be facing off with Basaka Holy Stars at 3 p.m. And for Sunday, we have FC Samartex coming up against Asante Kotoko. Hohoe United against 11 Wonders. Vision FC and Hearts of Lions will be having an incredible clash. Aduana FC and Berekum Chelsea also coming up against each other. Nations FC and BBN Gold Stars will be facing off. Young Apostles will be coming up against Accra Hearts of Oak, and James FC will be meeting Swedro All Blacks. So to the match week facts, we have 9 matches, 5 home wins, 1 away win, 3 draws, 18 goals, 12 home goals, and 6 away goals. Now to our man of the match, and at number 1 we have Christian Owusu and the game against Dreams FC and Hohoe United. Clement Tutu, Sambo O'Neill, Fuzi Taylor, Emmanuel Aban, Eche Dogli, Razak Sanu, Prince Trinibwa, and Marvin Owusu. The table, and this is how it's looking at the moment. We have Medeama SC sitting comfortably at the top with 21 points. Also having the same points are Hearts of Lions in second place. Aduana FC in third place with 20 points. Gold Stars Rational behind them with 19 points. Accra Hearts of Oak on the 5th position with 17 points, and Asante Kotoko Racing Accra Hearts of Oak in the 6th position with 16 points. And from below we have 11 Wonders, the 18th position, that's the final or bottom position, and Basaka Holy Stars right above them with 6 points. Swedro All Blacks in 16th position with 8 points. Nations FC 14th position with 10 points, and in the mid-section we have Young Apostles with 14 points at number 8, Vision FC with 13 points, number 9, and Karela United FC with 13 points, number 10. And to the top 5 most clean sheets, we have at the top Lawrence Osai of Hearts of Lions with 7 clean sheets. Benjamin Asari, 5 clean sheets for Accra Hearts of Oak, and Kwame Aziz, 3 clean sheets for Vision FC. Musa Zakari, 3 clean sheets, as well as Felix J for Medeama SC. And to our top 5 most scorers, Emmanuel Atakumi for BBN Gold Stars with 6 goals, same as Emmanuel Ano of Nations FC. We have 5 goals coming in from Emmanuel Mafo of Aduana FC. And for Young Apostles, we have Richmond Opoku, 4 goals. Bless Ege for Karela United also having 4 goals. To the top 10 most home wins, and at the top is BBN Gold Stars with 5. Followed by Hearts of Lions also having 5, Medeama SC with 4, Aduana FC 4, FC Samartex 4, Karela United 3, and the rest of the teams also having 3 most home wins: Young Apostles, Vision FC, Berekum Chelsea, and Dreams FC. To the top 10 most penalty awarded, and at number 1 is Karela United with 4 penalties awarded, followed by BBN Gold Stars with 3, Samartex and Basaka Holy Stars having 2 each, and the rest having 1 penalty: Hearts of Lions, Swedro All Blacks, Vision FC, Berekum Chelsea, Dreams FC, and Medeama SC. To the top 7 most away wins. At the top is Accra Hearts of Oak with 3 away wins, followed by Aduana FC with 2, Asante Kotoko 2, Medeama SC 2, and the rest having 1 away win, Hearts of Lions, Young Apostles, and Gold Stars. To the top 10 most red cards, and at the top is Aduana FC with 2 red cards, followed by Vision FC having 2 and Hohoe United having 2. The rest have 10 red cards, and that is Berekum Chelsea, Baseke Holy Stars, Nations FC, 11 Wonders, House of Oak, Young Apostles, and Swedro All Blacks all having 1 red card awarded. And to the man, or shall I say, the last team standing, and that is Kumasi Asante Kotoko, remain the only unbeaten team so far in the GPL for the 2025-2026 season. Match week 10, Kumasi Asante Kotoko remain the unbeaten team. And that brings us to the end of a truly spectacular match week 10. The table is tighter than ever, and the drama is only just beginning. Don't forget to catch my colleague Mutala on Thursdays at 5 p.m. for the GPL build-up in match week 11. Thank you for joining me, Alexis Laura, on the GPL Review Show. We'll be back next week with a full preview of match week 11. Until then, good night and good football.
Your school no go fit book. Some could beat from a